Hey guys, I'm back here. Once again, my name is Logan with Extreme Vehicle Productions. Today we're going to be going over some questions that have risen from some of the past videos, like the one where we did the installation video on these lights here. As you can see, they're installed there. Basically going over just roughly in depth with some better lighting, hopefully, on how to kind of do some of the smaller detailed installation instructions. We'll have that for you in a little bit here. But first, I am going to answer some questions based off of some of the things that people have asked about. Number one top question we have heard here so far is, are you making them for the ZR2? Yes, they are currently being engineered by myself and my partner. They are going to be using the same light, the Baja Design Squadron. Like I said, this works for all of your Squadron series, your SAE, your Sport, your Pro, etc., etc. They all should have that same housing. Another question we got was, are these adjustable? Quick answer, no. These are designed to be lined straight up with your headlight beam and used as fog lights as needed. We did get some other interest in potential projects for these trucks for light mounting. I don't want to get into it too much, but it may involve this area right here, as well as a different area on the truck that we are going to try and work with. Other than that, those are a few of some of the questions that we've gotten recently. Once again, we appreciate all your guys' support. We are printing these to order, so the moment we receive your order, we will be printing your set and shipping them out to you. And so the way going about purchasing these may work, we've had a few questions on that too, is right now we are just doing the electronic payment, your Venmo, your Cash App, your Google Pay. Not quite Apple Pay yet, but we are working on that. Basically, once we receive payment on your end, we will then send you an email saying, hey, appreciate the business and the interest. We will provide you with a USPS tracking number as soon as we can. There might be a little delay in there, just hold tight for us as we are experiencing some high volumes of orders at specific times. Anyway, let's get into some of the finite details that I'd like to go in a little more depth of on how exactly these go together. Okay guys, so here we can see a little bit closer up of the piece itself. I know in the other video the lighting was a little off. Hopefully this can kind of give you some more definition with the light hitting this and how it looks on the back side and the front side. Anyway, this is that two-piece design we were talking about here. This slides out. Let's say this is your Baja Designs light, which it is. It's not yours specifically, it's mine, believe it or not. And with this Baja Designs light, this is your Squadron housing. This doesn't have any internals in it, obviously. It is just the housing alone. What you're going to want to do is you're using your 2.5 millimeter Allen key. You're going to want to remove all these screws from your factory light bezel. So once you get all of these removed, you want to go ahead and set this aside. Let's pretend there's a lens in here. I want to keep this face up because if I tipped it, all like the stuff behind the lens would fall out, and get scratched possibly. We don't want that. These screws we are not going to need that it came with. Provided in the kit, there is this Allen key here, which is just a touch longer than the ones provided in the factory light housing. And so what you're going to want to do is, with your lens and everything on here except for that outer ring, you're going to take your light ring and you're going to want to make sure the counter bores are facing forward. This direction is forward. The light's going to be pointed out that way. And you're going to kind of want to set that in there. Again, this is going to be a super precise, perfect fit, so it's going to take a little bit of force. So as you can see, it slid in there most of the way. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Let me see how close I can get it. It slid in there most of the way. And to get at that last little bit that we're missing, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my light, I'm just going to rotate it, I'm just going to push. And it slides right into place, just like so. So now, if we took our light out again, we could see the ring is sitting flush in there up against the wall. Now we're going to want to insert our light, again pretending this has our lens and whatnot on it. Set that in there, and using that little longer piece of hardware that comes in the kit, that Allen key, we're going to screw that in. There's going to be 4 of these. For demonstration purposes, I'm only going to do one. and this should screw in like so. You're gonna want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's what's gonna help retain that light in there. So once you get these guys screwed in all the way, you're gonna want to take that ring, okay? The ring, you're gonna notice, has a groove in it. That groove is gonna go at the top of the light. Longer side goes in where there's more surface area, and the less longer side, again, very technical terms here used on this channel, goes in the less longer side. So we're just gonna go ahead and insert this right here. So once again, here's the back side. I did realize I grabbed an old prototype, so ignore that. This is the same piece, just a few little miscellaneous changes. This is, you know, all looks the same, but basically, like I was saying, we have this secondary piece that slides in, like so, and that basically is going to lock your light in there from the back. So once you slide this piece in, your kit's going to come with some 1/4-20 Allen key bolts. These are going to be a 3/16 drive Allen. You're just going to want to screw those guys in there. I'm not going to do it for demonstration purposes, but you'll have 1 and 2. So from there, I'll show you guys how this holds your light in there solid. So pulling this out, we could see what this does is this sits right on that lip of that light and forces it towards the front there where our ring sits. And so this basically, like this light, it ain't coming out easily. You're going to have to apply a little bit of force and wiggle it just a little bit to get that off of there. Regardless, it's going to sit solid and it's going to sit flush up against the back of this. So that is pretty much it for this. I'm going to just put that back together. You would have this 1/4-20 screw here. That would go in here, here. You can screw those in yourself. And then obviously I took this guy out, but that would just screw in there like so, and you'd walk that down, all 4 of them. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the close-up on the light. If you guys have any other questions, let me know, and I will do my best to answer them. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. We just wanted to answer some brief questions and kind of show you guys more in detail and in proper lighting on how to install some of those smaller hardware pieces. Appreciate the support once again. We've already sent some orders out. Appreciate everyone that has seen this video and ordered through there. If you guys have any questions at all, whether it's about your order, whether it's what our plans are for the future, etc., feel free to send us an email, extremevehicleproductions@gmail.com. That email will be in the description. It's also on our website. If you guys have any tips, tricks, or critiques for anything you see us doing and you're like, hey, that's a stupid idea, let us know down in the comments. We'll be happy to hear from you guys and we'll respond as soon as we can. If you guys are ever interested in seeing the design process, hit that like button and let us know in the comment section, because I think we are going to try and direct the channel more towards showing you guys how we come up with this stuff, where we identify these needs and or wants, and how we can go about solving those. If that's something you guys are interested in seeing, let me know. We'll be happy to show you guys. Well, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. All the appreciation has been freaking awesome lately. Keep it up. You guys are great. Take it easy.